Yo, what's going on, guys? So today's review is, of course, of Xiao Lao, the world #1 Ekko. For those of you who don't know who he is, I found him in Korea. Around about 2 years ago. I versed him a couple of times, and he just completely demolished me. He was doing so many things that weren't traditional to the Ekko laning phase and like mid-game, such as not leveling that ultimate at level 6. Just so many different things on Ekko that led me to believe he is the #1 Ekko in the world, and upon further review, the guy definitely is. So today I'm breaking down his Season 10 strategy, what he's been doing to climb. Hopefully you guys can pick up on some of these strategies, implement it into your own gameplay, and get some LP. Before you go, guys, if you like these type of reviews, make sure to drop a like on the video. Also, I read every comment. I'll try and reply to anything. If you got any questions on champions, on the meta, stuff like that, let me know in the comments below. Hitting the rift now, I want to touch on the runes. He has the electrocute setup. This is very traditional for the Ekko. Sudden impact, of course, synergizes with your E. You're getting that magic penetration. Secondaries is where he started to change it up. Precision. So he's gone for the presence of mind and coup de grace. The presence of mind is vital, okay? It's going to allow you to get so many more combos off in mid-late game teamfights where you do your combo, you do your thing, your ultimate. A lot of the time, man, you start getting very low mana. You can't re-engage, you can't continue the fight. With presence of mind, it allows you to continuously look for those combos, look for the trades in the mid-late game in a team fight. Whereas if you went for something more defensive, like let's say the Time Warp Tonic, the Biscuit Delivery, things like this, it's not going to allow you in those mid-late game team fights to get the re-engages. However, your early game is you're much more vulnerable, right? You don't have as much sustain in your laning phase. Of course, Xiao Lao, I mean, this guy's played so many Ekko games, he's very comfortable with the pick. It doesn't really matter what they pick. You see, the enemy right here is the Kassadin. Pretty much the gold standard in Ekko counters. However, I hardly see Xiao Lao ever lose to Kassadins. And this is pretty much, I guess, because he's played the matchup so often. He knows exactly how to space it, when his power spikes are. So it's going to be super interesting to see how he plays it. Wards mid top side straight away. Making sure to protect that river. And let's just watch how he plays the laning phase. How's the ignite? Take note. This pretty much means he's going to have a lot of oomph in the 2v2 with his mid-jung. I really doubt a solo kill can come out in this lane early, unless the Kassadin completely mispositions. The one thing I found versus Xiao Lao, he's very controlled. He doesn't take trades, he doesn't need to. He always has an aim. If you're going to CS a minion, he throws the Q. He's not going to throw any, he's not going to just completely have no aim in the trade or in the laning phase. And I think you all need this when you're playing League of Legends. You need to know why you're doing things. You need to have a reason. Don't just trade because of the sake of trading because the opponent's close. You have to think about it. Do I win the trade? Do I scale and maybe don't want to take the risk early in trading? Playing something like the Kassadin, maybe I just want to farm up a Storm. I don't want to take the early risk of getting ganked and overshoving. You got to think about so many things in League of Legends. Not necessarily just, autopiloting and just trading because they're there. So you can see the wave is going to shove into Xiao Lao here. Hasn't. He's level 2. The level 2 combo is EQ. Get your passive and run away. He hasn't looked for it. He's just trying to harass him a little bit with the Qs. If you think about it, why would you trade into a Kassadin early? He's just going to QW and you're going to take a negative trade. That Cannon's going to shove the wave in slowly. Xiao Lao just hovering back as Anidalee roams through the mid lane. And I do think Ekko is a very good mid laner right now. For those of you who are uncomfortable with Ekko, or not comfortable as they'd like, I would recommend probably just looking at the enemy mid laner's picks first. You are going to struggle into things like this Kassadin if you get counterpicked and you don't know the matchup correctly. So just be a little bit aware of that. Ekko does very well into immobile mages. So although the Syndra can bull you out early, mid-late game, you can completely catch her off guard and demolish her, which you'll see Xiao Lao always trying to set up with his W. CS looking pretty good right now, 25 CS to 17. This Kassadin gone for a really greedy setup. I don't think 31 CS I think here is the perfect amount. Has he missed any? What the hell? Goes EW, looks for the Q, and does that trade. So when you play Ekko, the combo is EQ, but instantly. You're queuing as, you literally just EQ in the direction, okay? As he looks for the W setup. Whoa! Gets it. Gets that passive and moves away. You don't E, land, then Q. It's E, Q as you're dashing, and the Q comes out instantly, okay? It's very important. It's a super... if you're playing Ekko, you need this combo. And if you're not doing it, you're kind of griefing yourself because it allows the enemy to kind of that like it's so much quicker. The damage comes out so much faster. You can see he's looking bot side here. Pretty much perfect CS, I believe. Got the wave shoved in. Maybe missed one or two. And this is very common for Xiao Lao Ban. His early CSing is like no other. Looking for the W setup. Continuously in and out of vision here. The wave's going to shove back into him. I want to see what he does with it. See how he Qs to the side there? He doesn't want to get those backline Qs, those backline casters with that Q to shove it. So now he's got the wave in a really good spot, but he does want to stop the Kassadin base. So let's see how he sets this up and denies it. Because we get a little bit of a stream lag. Rip. Didn't really see what quite happened there. Of course, this is off Xiao Lao Ban's stream. I'll put a link in the description, guys. He's looking for the base in here. He doesn't really have enough mana for the WE. Kassadin is so low, but he takes the base here. Let's see what he buys. Jeez, that was a quick buy. Going for the boots. Of course, a little bit of movement speed. Doran's ring, very aggressive. It shows me he wants to get level 5, level 6 solo kills. When you go for that Doran's on the first base, guys, Doran's is traditionally a starter item, but if you go for the Doran's ring, or let's say you're playing a different champion like a Lucian or something, you go for the Doran's blade. That means you want to play aggressive right now. Those stats give you stats right now, but they do not scale in the mid-late game. Let's see what he does with it. Dark Seal, of course. He likes to go Soul Stealer very often, and it's going to be giving you some extra potion tick from that Corrupting Potion in your inventory. Just going to shove out. He is 60 CS, he will be, pretty sure. That's 6 minutes, man. This guy don't... See, man, oh man. Very reserved early laning phase, but also not passive. Do you understand? There's still pressure in this lane. It's very controlled, but it's not completely only farming, not trading at all. And you can see here, this is textbook Xiao Lao Ban. He's level 6, okay? He hasn't leveled his ultimate, and he won't level that ultimate until he needs it. Because when you level the ultimate, it shows your clone to the enemy. So they're going to know the exact point of your ultimate. Xiao Lao Ban knows. He's played so many thousands of Ekko games. He knows exactly where that clone is right now. So he doesn't level it until he needs it. Makes sense, right? Very small advantage, but he thinks it's worth it. I personally have tried this and have inted on numerous occasions, so I don't do it. But I probably could learn. Just need to put the time in. That's like anything, guys. You can learn any champion if you put the time in. As the enemy topside ints a little bit. And he has flash here, so I believe he will... He doesn't even need it. He'll just EQ, right? Ooh, the Olaf. Catch you later, buddy. Does drop the flash. Says to the... and he still dies. Says to the Renekton, I want this kill for myself. Grabs the kill. Types something in Chinese. He's gonna head back. I think the Kassadin went for the roam somewhere and died, actually. He's gonna come back in the mid lane, shove it now. 2 stacks on that Dark Seal. And let's see what he can do with the lead. Currently playing on the Chinese server. I really wish he'd play on the Korean server more, but I don't think... I don't know why. I don't know if he can stream on the Korean server or there's something he doesn't like about it, but he seems to always stream on the Chinese server. Moving ahead just as he gets that buy off, guys. He got the Revolver and a Ruby Crystal. He's playing super aggressive now in lane. You can see the tempo has started to rise up. I have to skip a little bit as the Kassadin looks in. Nautilus looking for a roam. The Xin Zhao's hovering. Gets the W in. QE. Ooh, just misses the Kassadin. But Xin flashes in, picks up the kill. Nidalee looking to go deep. Just watching how he positions. Tries to get the Nidalee. Thresh should get it. Thank you. Grabs it. Ooh. Grabs it with the auto. Nautilus just lives and the Xin actually drops here. So not the greatest, but you can see with those assists, with those kills, guys, you're getting so much mana return. He's full mana at this point. And it does feel so good on the Ekko as Nautilus plays with his death here. Aftershock proc. Why are you... Okay. Xiao Lao Ban picks that kill up. Another 2 stacks to his Dark Seal. And this is most likely going to go into a Soul Stealer soon. The guy loves the item. You have a Get Out Gel free card on the Ekko. Why not? Hits that level 9 mark. And you'll see now after this purchase of the Proto Bolt how good your level 9 power spike is. You're shoving waves like no other champion. 10 CS per minute is easily attainable on this champ, guys. Has that sweeper in the inventory as well. The sweeper is pretty much just allows you to sit in those brushes with knowledge that they don't have vision. It's very important. You can set up those W's easily. As the top side drops here, 4-1 Olaf. I'd be a little bit worried if I'm him. Now Q's will be back-shotting, one-shotting the backline casters. Minion Demon used to be necessary for Ekko, but nowadays no one really bothers. I don't think it's good at all. Maybe the Minion Demons will get you that level 7 one-shot, but at the end of the day, I definitely don't think it's worth. As you can see, how easy is this wave clear? Shoves it in. Now he's going to look to move bot side. And I do unfortunately have to skip. Like, I skipped a little bit before when he leveled the ultimate, when he needed to use it. Of course, I get it. Like, this is like on a Chinese website. I get a lot of stream stuttering and stuff when I do the recording. And just a reminder, I've got the link to his stream in the description below if you want to check him out. Looks to move into the bot side. Grabs a couple of camps. Thank you very much, Sin. Doesn't look like the dive's happening. Summon is up in 1 minute. It's always weird to me when I see Chinese players with the timers. They get the timers gifted to them within their client. The blue buff, the red buff, it's the dragon timer and everything. It's actually kind of weird. I should be playing on China at the end of the year, by the way. Looking forward to that. Hopefully I don't catch the coronavirus. Probably wouldn't be a good time. Cassidy moving into the river here. This is actually a very good fight for Ekko if he can make it. Fresh grabs the hook. Oh, they're all looking for it. He drops the W. Oh, Nidalee gets denied. Moving in now. Grabs the kill on the Lucian. Eyes now onto the Nidalee. Great hooks out of this Thresh. He has to be... Oh, he takes it. Protobelt. He needs one more auto. Doesn't quite get it. He's still hunting the Nidalee. And you can see, look at that mana, man. Where's this chick? Ooh, the Olaf. He's so big. W up in 10. Can probably bop him. Nice. Grabs that. And he's going to grab this as well. Thank you very much. And he is full mana. Like, the presence of mind is so important in these type of fights. It keeps you tip-top mana. It keeps you, enables you to continuously go in and combo if you're full health. Which a lot of the time you are after a good ultimate. You're getting that health back, guys. 10 stacks on that Dark Seal. Lichbane completed. Next item will be the Protobelt completed. Next item will be the Lichbane and most likely a Soul Stealer. As the Renekton gives a free kill to Cassidy for some reason. W. Oh. Not sure how this one's going to go. Nidalee looking very aggressive here. He has flash, but it's not really necessary at this point. But he says, fuck that. I'm going to grab the kill. Flashes anyway. Does exactly the opposite of what I would have done. I probably would have done the same, but Dopa or someone like that that's more reserved with their flash definitely wouldn't have popped that. I don't want to deny the Cassidy in that wave. But the tempo, guys, when you start hitting those items, the tempo definitely increases. You can tell the early game, first 5-6 minutes, it's very passive, very controlled. But once he gets that lead, man, you know about it. He puts it on the map. He puts that pressure onto the enemy. And he looks to take over. He has the ultimate available. I'd expect a deep W. Ooh, maybe should have put a little bit deeper. But he goes in, grabs the Nautilus with the W stun. 140 CS at 13 minutes, by the way, guys. And this is going to be a massive buy when he eventually gets back to the base. What a freak show this guy is, actually. The one thing that had me is how, with Ekko, right? Like, a lot of people can put up good performances on Ekko. But the thing is, people struggle to put consistent performances up with Ekko. The number one key to climbing solo queue is consistency. And that is what Xiao Lao has found with this champion. As he does get that Soul Stealer. Sork boots. Probably Aether Wisp. Yep, Aether Wisp as well. And this build, man, it's starting to ramp up. He's at his absolute peak right now in the game. Maybe when he hits that Lichbane a little bit stronger. But this is when you want to be starting looking, just continuously looking to skirmish on Ekko. And open up the game when nobody's really hit their spike except for you. You can see the Cassidy still on that tier after the Roa stacking. I mean, it's going to take Cassidy a long time to come into the game. And Ekko doesn't want Cassidy to hit 3-4 items at level 16 either. He's going to move in, look for the top side. He can wave clear this. I'm not sure if he can get the 1v1 on the Olaf. Olaf's pretty big. Has the executioners as well. Gonna stop that healing coming out from the ultimate. He's just gonna pace back. Slowly shove the wave in. There's not much point. Like, there's really not much point looking for something too aggressive, too risky. The Olaf can just ultimate away if he gets stunned up. Super interesting, dude. He's playing this very slow, very smart. He has the pot. Oh my god. Now that just looked frustrating for the Olaf, right? Just slowly hunted him down. Got that one combo, the passive, then moved out. And then just tracked him. Just moved in slowly. Said, I'm waiting for my cooldowns. You are donezo, buddy. 14 stacks on the Soul Stealer now. Straight into the side lane. He loves the side lane, guys, but just understand, he loves to shove the side lane and then look over to the mid lane. Just because he doesn't have teleport, doesn't mean he can't side lane, but he still regroups with the team, even if he doesn't have teleport. He simply shoves the waves and then moves. And that's how he maintains this such a perfect CS lead. 10 CS per minute, almost every game this guy has. Pops the sweeper, making sure not to get picked up. Oh, they're nearly looking to contest the Gromp. Who gets this? Nearly grabs it. Just misses the stun here. Causing mayhem here in the side lane. Gotta keep running, buddy. The Lich Bane, 2350 or so, I think. Might try and stay for it. Let's see what he does. He has the Doran's Ring, still able to sell that. The Olaf, man, probably making a bit of a mistake here. Oh, perfectly drop ultimate. God damn, I like watching this guy's Ekko, man. Like, holy shit. Grabs a solo. 2.1k now. Have one more. I'm guessing he kind of does want this Lich Bane out, right? One more wave? Or is he going to sell? I mean, if you sell the Dorancy, you can get it. Gromp's gone, buddy. No W for 10 seconds, but he's still looking in here. Maybe he can collect something. Definitely the Lucian focus should be his go-to. Can't quite get in there. Oh, I like that play by Threat. Oh, it just misses the hook. Looking to play it a little bit slow. Really pops in. Does he chase the Nidalee? No, thank you. He has the Lich Bane purchase here. He definitely wants to get a baseline as soon as humanly possible. We're just looking to see if he can pick up the Nidalee. Where are you, little girl? There you are. Oh. Not chasing the Nidalee today. Dragon's up. Pretty messy game. Hey, has to flash out. Pretty goddamn close to dying there. That would have been a shame. He really wants that Nort. I don't think it's going to happen, buddy. Still pretty far up. No ultimate. Oh, good job, Thresh. That's going to be a kill straight to the Ekko. Thank you. Dragon take 2.9k in the inventory. We're seeing such big buys coming out from this Ekko in this game. A lot of people are actually calling for Ekko nerfs, specifically to the jungle. I see a lot of Ekko bans coming out at the moment, and it's all targeted towards the jungle. It's pretty strong, let's be honest. If the Ekko gets ahead, gets the jungle item, it's very annoying to deal with. You can dive every lane because you have that ultimate, get out of jail free card. Very strong champion as he looks for the base here. Lich Bane to be purchased. He never goes Hourglass. A lot of people think Hourglass is a necessity on Ekko. Xiao Lao Ban doesn't go Hourglass. He trusts himself. He wants more damage. Doesn't like to go it. Very interesting. I know Shifter loves the Hourglass. There's a couple of Ekko players. The junglers, of course, love the stopwatch, the Hourglass as well. Xiao Lao Ban doesn't like it. To my knowledge, it's simply he has confidence in his ability to get the ultimate off. He wants the extra damage to one rotation people rather than look for the second rotation to get them after the Hourglass is complete. Drops into the side lane now. I'm going to shove that in. Kills towers so quickly now as well by guys with the Lich Bane proc. Team's looking to group up with him. Nash spawns in 5 seconds. What's his game plan? Shoves it, sweepers, moves in. Looking for a pick or a flank. Cassidy in the bot side. As they go and try and check that. He's going to look straight in for the Lucian here. Picks the Olaf up. Protobelt available. Protobelt. EQ combo with the passive. 100% dead. Good flash by the Lucian. Is he going to chase? Yes, sir. Where are you? Oh my god. Stream freeze. Quick! Okay, guesses. Put the guesses in the comments below. I reckon he killed the Lucian. What about you guys? Well, we get to see it, and he does. Correct. Moving in now. Does the Nidalee get the steal? Absolutely not. 10-0 at the moment. 11 CS per minute. This Ekko is big chilling. Gonna pick up that Nash now. What is this blasting one for? I think Morellonomicon is a pretty good item into Olaf Nidalee. Gonna prevent a lot of healing. Probably the go-to. I don't think you really need Void at this point. Puts that W on himself. He's chilling, man. He has his ultimate. Ult's back. Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Get outside the vision now. Oh, he's gonna die here. Hey, that is... Oh, no. Not to a Cassidy, my dude. Moving ahead a little bit now. Coming out of the base. You can see he did go for the Void stuff, guys. Entering into the mid game. Picks up the blue buff. It looks like his team is just... Okay, well. Great. Does that just make you feel completely useless or what? Your team 4v5's the win. God damn it. He's going to move in here. He's going to collect the win, I believe. And this last item will be a death cap, of course. Gonna shove it in. Can they get the end? Olaf's up now. Renekton has the Nash. Let's see what happens. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about this guy's Ekko, man. I definitely think his Ekko is the cleanest I've ever seen. I've watched a lot of Ekko. I have 500 plus Ekko games myself. And I still know I'm nowhere near this guy's level of skill. I don't know how many games this guy has on the champion. I reckon 5,000 plus. It'd be a lot of games. My god. You can see the Nidalee has a Banshees. I need to see the tab a little bit more. See why the Void Staff has been the op to as he gets the kill onto the Nautilus. Slowly getting some stacks back on that Soul Stealer. Nidalee's overextended here by far. Probably wants to eat in. Yep. Auto gets the Q off. Doesn't quite get the passive. There you go. The passive. Get that movement speed. All in. Goes deep. Lucian's still up. Has the Proto. What's the move here? What's the move? He's watching the ultimate. Looking to see where he gets the ultimate. Wouldn't be surprised if he get... Oh, flashes in. Proto ultimates. God damn, man. This... Jesus. 15 and 1 on this Ekko. 10 CS per minute. He should be able to clean up this game. Nautilus Cassidy. Can they stop it? Ultimate comes out. Cassidy actually gets stunned. Giga Griefer. Come on. One more. For the YouTube, brother. One more. Thank you. 17 kill Ekko. As ultimate still, he's feeling a little bit spicy. But this is going to wrap up the review, guys. Hopefully you've learned something. Give this a go. Please, guys, go and get in the solo queue game. Give this a go. I think it's very strong. Ekko's such a fun champion. I couldn't recommend it anymore. Hopefully you've learned something, and I'll catch you next time on the next review. Peace.